Alright, so a couple of months ago, or I think it was last year, I picked up a printer that had a whole bunch of these big in-runner brushless motors. And I always kind of wanted to figure them out, and I took the hour today to kind of take a look at them and see what's going on. So it uses an Amtech single chip motor driver, and luckily one of the boards came off the motors because I get them from a place where they like smash stuff, and so this one came off. So I was able to trace the pin out pretty easily when the multimeter wasn't quite getting it. But that's the chip number or part number, so I was able to look that up as well. And then with the pin out, I was able to determine that we have two voltage in, two ground, a forward and reverse pin, then acceleration and deceleration pins, and then FG out. So this is like a pulse that it sends you, and it gives you like the approximate speed, which is kind of funny because the way this is set up, it can only run at one speed. So these motor drivers have like a PWM pin on them, but that PWM pin is hooked up in here somehow to set it at a constant speed, and that it's not addressable, so it's not on the pin out. But anyway, let's look at what we got here. So we have, I'm just using the Arduino as a power supply. The logic level is between, I think, 3 and 5 volts, but I'm doing 3.3 just to be extra cautious. So this is going to be this is my forward and reverse, and these two are my acceleration and deceleration pins. I don't have I just put the FG out over there, but because I don't have that hooked up, I don't have a need for that. But I could write a script, but because I just hooked this up, I've just been going back and forth. So these motors run up to 36 volts. I've been running them at 24. So let's plug it in here. So there you can see, kind of idle, it consumes what, 40 milliamps, and so there it is all hooked up. And so this is in the break state right now, but if I switch this over, oh, it helps if you plug the Arduino in so you get voltage on that line. Alright, let's go. So there we go. You can see it's got quite the startup torque, and then if I start applying pressure, like I can't stop it with my fingers, but the idle current for when the motor's running is what, 230 milliamps, so it consumes a decent amount of power. I noticed as I was running this longer and putting force on it, this heated up pretty good, the chip back here, so I might, for whatever application I use it in the future, throw a little heat sink on there from like a stepper motor driver or something. But I don't know, I saw a couple people online asking about these motors. Not recently, I mean like maybe 10 years ago there was a RepRap post or something. But there we go. So that's forward. And then there's reverse. So yeah, kinda intense when you switch direction. But yeah, cool motors.